So we're here after the Thackley game where Heanor have got a 1-1 result, goal coming from Corey Bowler midway through the first half. We have manager Glenn Clarence and coach Steve Huntington here. Glenn, I thought it was a fair result on the night tonight. What do you think?
Well, certainly it's a lot better than Saturday, Tony, so I won't be as blunt and as angry as Saturday, and I've explained my words and my reasons to the lads before the game and they responded, and yeah, you can say it's a fair result. I'm disappointed with the draw tonight because I thought we played well. I thought every single player gave a shift, which was the total opposite of the second half Saturday. I think we had the chances to win the game in the first half and the second half. A couple of gilt-edged chances misses. I thought we defended well. Gave a sloppy goal away, and again frustrated because I thought we had enough chances in their final third to go and score a goal. You can use excuses like leaving at 4:30 and missing 3 or 4 players because of work, because they wait till 5 and 6 o'clock. But that's the league we're in. We have to adapt, and coming to places like this on a Tuesday night, it's always going to be hard. And coming away saying we're not happy with the draw, that tells you you've done all right. And if you are happy with the draw, that tells you you've won gone and you've not played that well. So again, we're not going to go win the league, are we? So we look at performances. Obviously, we want results, and tonight's a good performance and a decent result.
Excellent. Steve, we've got Thackley again in another couple of weeks. I'm sure you've stood and watched every single one of their players, how they kick, how they head, how their movement is. What would you instill into the players just to make sure we get that result when they come to the town ground?
I think it's only a week on Saturday, so it's a very short time period of playing them again, so everyone will remember, and I think the players will remember. As well as Glenn being disappointed with coming away with a draw, the players are clearly disappointed in there. And I've said to them, it's fine to be disappointed, but don't be downhearted, because they shouldn't be. That it was a good performance. I'm not sure that a draw was a fair result, actually, in my opinion. I thought we dominated large spells of the game. We had some very, very clear chances to win the game. They had a little bit of possession in the middle of the park for maybe 20 minutes of the second half, but didn't create anything really. Fisher's not had a save to make in the 90 minutes. One lapse of concentration, decent ball in, and the lads free at the back stick, which we talked about at half time. Don't let somebody be free at the back stick. And we got punished for it, and unfortunately we've not been able to make our chances count. So I think we'll look forward to seeing Thackley come down to our place in 10 days' time, and it'll be another good battle, but I would expect us to come on the right side of the result.
Brilliant. Glenn, we'll touch back on Saturday a little bit. There's a few people that have said that they were interested in what you had to say after the Nostell result. Do you still stand by what a lot of people have said is maybe disrespectful towards another Northern Counties club?
Well, I think if you listen to what I said, Tony, and listen to the words, it's easy to say no disrespect and then go and say something. I meant no disrespect. I wasn't being disrespectful for Nostell. My opinion was that they were the worst side we played in 2 years, and on the day we were nowhere near up to standard, therefore we drew. So I'm not calling Nostell, I'm probably calling us more than anything. But, I mean, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to sit on the fence? Because I'll certainly break it if I do. So I'll be honest, and I didn't mean to be derogatory to anyone or any club. I was saying on the day that the 11 players that Nostell put out and the 11 players that we put out, we should be beating them comfortably. And I came away from Saturday disgusted with a draw. I'm coming away tonight happy with the draw. Sorry, not happy with the draw, but happy with the performance. And there are differences. And Thackley are a decent side, and it was a battle. But again, touching on Saturday, it's gone for me. But if I upset anyone by being honest, then so be it.
Okay. And just again tonight, Steve, performances were of a better standard from the players. I'm sure everyone that was watching would agree with that. Again, I'm sure we've probably made up about 80% of the attendance tonight. With the players that were unavailable due to that work commitment, do you think we'd have maybe got something else out of the game tonight, or have the lads done the job that was expected?
It's irrelevant. And what is disrespectful is to talk about lads that aren't here that could have played. Let's talk about the lads that did play. And they've done a good job tonight, and they haven't been fully rewarded. They've took a point home. possibly could have been 3. So I'm not, you know, with all due respect, I'm not really interested in the lads that aren't here. I'm interested in the lads that were here tonight. And just going back and touching on what Glenn said, you know, we are a well-supported club, as you just mentioned, a lot here tonight. And it's fine for fans to give their opinions, and sometimes their opinions may be different from what our opinions are. You know, you ask the questions, we'll give you answers. We've never ever shied away from giving any answers. And Glenn's comments weren't disrespectful at all. Glenn's comments were a very upset, disappointed manager who is a Heanor lad who works in Heanor 7 days a week and listens to fans for 7 days a week, and he wasn't happy with the performance. And you know, I'll back him 100%. You know, we should have beaten Arsenal comfortably, and everyone wants to throw also at us, and have done from day one, and will do, even though it's not true, that we're spending, you know, inordinate amounts of money on players. Now we're not. But equally, if you look at our budget on Saturday and you looked at Nostril's budget on Saturday, I think it would be fair to say that we should have won the game quite comfortably from that perspective as well. Yeah. We didn't perform, not good enough. We said what we had to say. We very rarely criticise players outside of the changing room, but occasionally you've got to do it. And I hope people understand what's been said.
Again, Tony, I'll touch on it a little bit more. That what we said to the lads, and I explained my ways before the game tonight, and every single one of them agreed with me. So again, of course I'm bothered about outsiders of the dressing room. I'm not bothered about outsiders of the club. And my words were basically that it can be perceived, and I think it was perceived in a few of the players' heads, that there was nothing to play for. As I was walking off the pitch, I've looked at Scott Rogers, who'll never play football again probably, and I think we had the quality in that dressing room individually that one or two of them could have gone and beaten Arsenal on their own. And I know that sounds disrespectful, but that's my opinion. Yep. And I look at Scott Rogers as I'm walking in the dressing room, he'll never play football again, and I told the lads that they should be playing better than that, because one day they'll never play again, and they understood that tonight when I've explained it. They've gone out and played, gave us everything. That's all I'll ask. And again, that Saturday's gone. On to this Saturday. We ain't going to go and win the league, but let's finish on a high, and so long as we put shifts in, we'll beat the majority of teams we play. And like Steve said, yes, we're missing players. That's because we set off at 4:30 and we'll get home at probably 12:30. That's not ideal. That's the league we're in.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time there, gents.